being our commissioner as well as our EVP. Look at the numbers of Cyrus Llanera. 12 points, 4 of 8 from the field. We have Magpantay inside, overshoots. Redondo flying high for that rebound, and a follow there by Redondo to start off the fourth for the Camsur Express. Cañares, a whistle on the play, offensive foul.
Offensive foul on number 12, Juanito Lebron.
Foul on Juanito Lebron.
First team foul.
So now Camsur ball once again. The arena at the right side. Here's Borbe, the pull-up jumper. And it falls. Back-to-back baskets for the Camsur Express. 109 to 60. 49-point lead for the Express. No let up here for the Express. Borbe with a denial. But prior to that block, we have a foul called on Borbe.
Number 2, Lloyd Borbe, is the fifth foul.
So that's the fifth foul on Lloyd Borbe.
40 seconds to shoot.
Borbe deflecting the ball. It will stay with Manila MLB.
13 seconds to make a basket.
So MLB, Manila trailing big after some competitive games to start off their campaign. They lost by 11 to Nueva Ecija in their first game last May 4 or May 2. And then only a 7-point defeat against Quezon City last May 4. But now they are down big here as we see Almario missing on that short stab. Another try for Almario. Redondo instead will take this shot. And a steal by Redondo. And Camsur wants to execute here. Llarena on top. Left side. Almario with his drive. Almario dish to Borbe with a short stab. 111 to 60. And Camsur still playing defense here. They need to be sharp on both ends. They have a big game on Sunday against Tikas Kapampangan. We have a reach-in foul on Borbe, and that's it for him. If it's on Borbe. So that's the sixth foul for Borbe. And Mark Raton will return for the Camsur Express. Some numbers here. After 3 quarters, Caldo Magtoy leading the way with 22 points. Followed by Francis Redondo with 15 points. Andre Rito, a near double-double so far, 9 points and 10 rebounds. While one of the new players of the Camsur Express, Cyrus Llarena with 12 points and 3 assists after 3 quarters. For Manila, it's Mark Yu with 18 points, followed by Jeric Lizardo with 11. But again, a big discrepancy here. The fast break points, Camsur with 56, while Manila with only 7 at the end of 3 quarters. Meanwhile, Redondo with a rebound after that miss by Lizardo. And now Redondo decides to bring the ball to the front court. Here's Llarena. The pull-up jumper by Llarena overshoots. Lebron with the board. Mata against Almario. He crosses the timeline. Cañares against Llarena. Shot clock at 12. Cañares with a drive. Outside pass. Short on that wide open 3. And a forward pass. Almario. Potential. Blaze 3. He misses. But Magpantay is there for the follow-up shot. 113 or 111 or check that. It's 113 to 60. We have a timeout called by Manila MLB. We will take a short break. That's Harms Hui on your screen. And he made some 3-pointers here in this game, but again, their team down big. 113-60 is our count. Here's Mata losing the leather. He recovers. And off a timeout, a steal here by Camsur. We have an offensive foul on Llarena.
Offensive foul, number 1, Cyrus Llarena is second.
Second foul on Llarena.
Warning on Cyrus Llarena.
A look at this play.
Into a call.
And I believe there was a push against Mata. We saw that in our slow-mo. And Llarena warned for resentment to a call. Cañares to Mata. Mata the attack. Sees an opening. We have a whistle. Before that conversion, Manila wants a basket there. And they have waved that basket off. So it's going to be a side court throw-in for Manila. Mata crossover against Masinas. Hui from the outside. No dice. Rebound by Cañares. Manila with a fresh 14. Del Carmen will shoot. Off the mark. Rebound by Llarena. Llarena to the front court for the Camsur Express. Left side, Garing. Garing wants Llarena to go to the left corner. 3-pointer is good. That's Masinas from downtown. 116-60. And you can see that Masinas has the license to take that shot. And another added weapon for the Camsur Express. Another threat from the outside. As seen there, we have an offensive foul on the part of Garing.
Offensive foul, number 20,
you can see how dangerous Camsur can be. As we see the big man, Masinas, draining that three from the outside.
Together with Martison comes in for Chol Cañares and Mike Del Carmen.
So now the lead is at 56 for the Camsur Express. And we have still 7 minutes and 30 remaining here in the ball game. Interception there for the Camsur Express. Acabado, potential blaze 3, he misses. It's going to be 2 free throws for the Express.
Number 12, LeBron is fifth foul.
We foul on LeBron.
Second team foul.
And again, also part of the rules.
And the
Even though that was a potential blaze 3, it will still be a 2 free throw situation if he misfires on that blaze 3 opportunity. And that was exactly what happened there for Acebado. He missed on that potential blaze 3, but he took 2 free throws. And he converts on the second shot. 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Belga now in the game for the Camsur Express. And if you're curious, again, Billy Joe Belga is the brother of professional player Bo Belga. Once played for Far Eastern University in high school. Talking about Belga. Speaking of which, Belga taking 3, he decides to pass to Garing. Garing with a Pinoy step. That ball bounces out. Garing nearly making that attempt. (116-60) is our count. Near steal there by Acabado.
13 seconds on the shot clock.
We have only 13 on the shot clock. Mata handoff to Carpio. Here's Hui from midcourt. He misses. Rebound by Garing. Forward pass to Raton. Raton to the corner. Belga losing the ball. Belga already thinking to take that attempt. Six minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth. Carpio being pressured in a reach-in foul on Acabado. Camsur now in penalty. So 2 free throws for Carpio.
For Carlos Mata, shooting 2, Benjo Carpio.
First shot by Carpio is short. So Manila on its way to a blowout defeat. They were right there with Camsur in the first quarter. They had Mark Yu scoring 11 points in the first quarter. But after that, Camsur was able to contain Mark Yu. He has yet to score. Or check that, he scored 2 points in the second quarter. As Masinas makes the layup. Mark Yu had only 2 points in the second quarter. And because of that, Camsur was able to pull away. As we see Wee from the outside, it's short. And it's going to be Camsur ball. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Arms Wee on your screen. We have Karing, bounces it to Belga. Acabado from way out. Off to the left, Arce with the rebound. Arms Wee to the front court. Wee from the outside. Off target. There's a foul on Acabado, I believe. And Camsur in penalty. So 2 shots on the way for Dizon. 119-61, Dizon misfires. Second shot does not fall. Here's Garing at the right side, guarded by Dizon. Right corner, Acabado. He takes this three-pointer too strong. Belga misses the follow-up. And here comes Arms Wee, firing from the outside. Off the heel of the iron, rebound by Raton. Garing. Right side, Belga fakes, attacks the paint. Belga lays it in. Billy Joe Belga gives Camsur a 60-point lead. And a reach-in foul there on Mark Raton that will send Manila to the foul line. As we take a look at Belga with this fake and the layup. Billy Joe Belga for 2 points. 2 freebies here for Carpio. He connects on the first free throw with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth. So Manila will go down to 0-3 after the final buzzer. And now Camsur on their way to their second straight win in 3 outings. Their only loss so far came in the first game, in their first game of the conference. As we see Belga missing on that 3. Their loss was against the Taguig Generals in a rematch of the President's Cup Finals, won by the Generals. And Camsur wants redemption, obviously. They are indeed hungry for the title. And you can see, based on their composition right now, they have really strengthened their lineup. They have improved their depth as we see Alexander Lim coming in. They also brought back some veterans. That includes Mark Raton, who was once a mainstay of the Express in prior seasons. So a good mix for the Express. A bunch of veterans as well as new players here in their bid to finally win the NBL crown. And so far so good for the Express, even though they lost to the Generals It seems like they are now starting to get their rhythm. About to win their second game in a row. And that ball off the foot of Chua. He saves the ball. And somehow, the possession is still with Manila. We from the outside, no go. But there is Chua with a follow-up. Look at the hustle of Chua. He was responsible for keeping the ball alive for Manila. And then at the end of the possession, he was able to score on the follow-up. Acabado from the corner. Chua with the rebound. Ball last touch by Chua, I believe. That ball off his foot, and Chua wants a review. He wants a challenge. And Manila will oblige. They will challenge that out-of-bounds play. The initial call was Camsur ball, but Chua claiming that it was off Garing. So you can see assistant coach Boyet Bautista talking to his team. Part of the coaching staff of playing head coach Harms Hui, who is still on the floor. Three minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth. And again, the challenge being issued here by Manila. Chua claims that it was off Garing. He had that rebound, and then he is claiming now that it was last touch by Garing. We will wait for the official verdict from our referees. So even though Manila down big, they're still playing hard. They want to cut down on this huge deficit that now stands at 55 if my mathematics is correct. It is a 55-point lead for the Camsur Express. And Camsur only 7 points short of the season high. They will look to equal Tikas Kapampangan's 128-108 win over the Quezon City Enforcers in the first game of the conference. We will hear the verdict here from our game announcer.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was a foul on Camsur Express number 20, Jambagaring. Penalty, third foul on Jambagaring.
So the challenge resulted into Garing being called for a foul. As we take a look at that slow-mo, you can see that Garing reaching in to Chua. So now Chua at the line with 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the fourth. Chua hits the second free throw. 121-68. Approaching the 3-minute mark of this contest. Masinas from the outside. Again, it's a three. It's his second three of the ball game. Masinas from deep. 124-68. Weave fires from the outside. In and out and in. Harmsui, another friendly roll. 124-71. Garing pulls up for this jumper. No. And Chua grabs the miss. Under 3 minutes to play here. Manila with the possession. Arce to Hui. Hui sets up and fires. Short. He's on with the rebound. Chua inside and a push off on Masinas.
Pushing foul on number 99, James Masinas.
2 minutes and 33 seconds left. Uncut harm's way.
2 free throws, Rob Chua.
Chua now at the line for 2 shots. 124-71 is our count. Chua misfires on the first free throw. Again, coming up next, the home team, Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes, facing the champs, the Taguig Generals. Belga with a drive, denied by Chua. And ball will go to the other side. A look at Harms Wee, 12 points on 4 of 31 shooting from threes. And he has yet to take a rest, as we see. While we see the slow-mo, Harms Wee also connecting once again from the outside. So it's already 5 3-pointers for Harms Wee. He now has 15 points. Under 2 minutes to play. They want the ball in the hands of Wee. To the left side. Wee from the outside. This time it's short. And now it's Camsur ball. The bounce pass to Masinas. And he scores.
James Masinas from Jamba.
Carpio now with the ball. Looking to attack. That's a Blaze 3.
Blaze 3. Benjo Carpio.
126-74. Lim directing traffic for Camsur. The pass to Belga. Outside pass. Garing pulls up for this one-hander.
Jamba. Garing.
So Camsur has now tied the season high in points in a game with 128 this conference. Harms Wee from mid-court. Almost making the three. And now the Express. Final moments of this ball game. Under a minute to play. What a game for Camsur. And again, we have been mentioning, as you see, Belga making that three. And now we setting up again for 3, no go. And Masinas claims the rebound. Again, Camsur with a collective effort. The Express were able to show their depth. From the starters to the second stringers, even to the third stringers, all contributed to this huge win by the Camsur Express. And again, early on in this game, they were able to pull away thanks to those Blaze threes early in the ball game. 131-77 is our count so far. 9 seconds remaining. And it's going to be a one-ball game for the Camsur Express. Camsur on their way to their second straight win, as we see Wee with a reverse layup. Oh, and he misses the layup at the buzzer. So that ends our ball game. The Camsur Express winning their second straight game. A blowout victory against the Manila MLB. The Express winning this game in dominant fashion. And again, our final score, we will flash it in our screens. Francis Redondo playing well here. And again, our best player of the game, it's Francis Redondo. Double effort for Francis Redondo. 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. He set the tone early in this game. He teamed up with Philip Dumagtoy as far as scoring Blaze threes is concerned in the first half. And he is adjudged as our best player of the game. Again, our final score, 131 for the Camsur Express, 77 for Manila MLB. The Camsur Express winning their second straight game. 2-1 is their record right now, while Manila MLB is still winless after 3 games. And again, Francis Redondo, our best player of the game, brought to you by Glutamax Men. We will take you through the highlights of this matchup. And in our first quarter, early on, again, Camsur able to score quickly, leading to a couple of Blaze threes. That's one of them. from Kyle Dumagtoy. And also Francis Redondo also setting the pace here. Mark Yu had a good start for Manila. Had 8 points to start the first. And then Magpantay hitting on that conventional three-pointer. And then the passing by Manila leading to that reverse layup by Mata. It was only a 10-point advantage for the Camsur Express at the end of the first quarter. The score was 32-22 at the end of 12 minutes of play. And then it was in the second quarter where Camsur started to pull away. Dumagtoy with that place 3. And then Lizardo had a good showing in this game. But again, the domination began in the second quarter for the Camsur Express. Redondo able to score on that layup, and then Garing with that place 3 using the left hand. First half, the score was 71-39 in favor of the Camsur Express, and the onslaught continued for the Express in the third quarter. Rito with a short stab, and again Camsur went very deep into their bench, and Llarena was a revelation in that third quarter. And then Harms Wee giving the crowd what they wanted, a three-pointer from the outside, but Dumagtoy quick to answer, burying that shot from the left side. And then Manila with this quick play, Chua with the lay-in, but still a big lead for the Camsur Express, 105-60 at the end of the third quarter. And in the final quarter, Masinas making that three-pointer. Camsur still playing hard as part of their preparation for their next game, as they will face Tikas Kapampangan on Sunday in San Fernando, Pampanga. Masinas again hitting that 3 from the outside. And then Harms Wee entertaining the crowd with that 3 once again. But Belga will hit this 3 of his own for the Camsur Express again. A lot of players contributing to this 131-77 victory over the Camsur Express.